items first. Yeah. It's just an item search game.
But again, I was talking about
Pretty
Infinity
chill.
Link.
And then I might do a few demo.
Kung kailan nagsasalita ako.
Oh.
Naging aso. Mali siya ng pasok. Pero yan, hopefully...
Anyways. Alright. Can't. Nobody can see me apparently. Wait, go. Where was I? Hello. Oh wait. Why does it not? It doesn't show it. Why does it stop when it's windowed? Sound. No, it doesn't do it. Extra level. Have we played that already? I bought 2 DLCs for this one, so I don't know how. Wait, I bought the DLC, so I don't know how it does it. Wait, why am I'm too close. Okay. I have the same color temperature as the rest of the game. I might be disappearing into the background right now. The game is trying to devour me. Why does it stop when... That's so smooth. Okay, I just had to do my dailies in deep space. Okay, that's it. Good night. Okay, I can throw my phone away. I have a Lola Nena's donut and some lemonade with like calamansi lemonade with me right now. Iced calamansi lemonade. And some Lola Nena's cheese donut. Was it Lola Nena's? The red and white label one. My brother came home and brought home some cheese donuts. What? Wait, let me check something. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. My phone be also on like streaming mode. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, never mind that. It's gonna drain my battery. Okay, let's just play here. But I forgot which one is the... I think we can finish this in 1 hour, half hour. I don't know. We have a few games we can do today with extra level. I forget which one this is. Wait, also, what is this? Ah, I finished this one. Okay. Wait, I need to turn off the cursor. Right? Cause yeah, the cursor was doubling up. I need to return that later for when I was playing other games. Okay. The closed captions are not capturing what the proper words I was saying. It says I forgot which one deceased. I said I forgot which one this is. Not deceased. There's a big difference between deceased as in sick and this is. I got work. You got new glasses you can see again. Wait, did you go get another pair? How about the pair you said was coming in at 5 days? In 5 days. Oh, this is the new DLC one. What's a free level? I don't know what that was. Okay. Welcome back to Everything is White. In a page until you find all the cats thing. It's small. Oh no, it's not. I may have cursed myself for that. Wait. Can you all hear me? I just realized it's my microphone muted. I have my fan on, so it might be like trying to filter off everything. I'm a small noise person. If you try to filter room noises, sometimes my electric fan is like louder than I am. Cat. Ow. Oh, it's 100. Oh no, wait. Why is it counting down? What do you mean? Wait, game. Oh, I thought it was counting down. I was like, find 150 within 15 seconds. No. It was the hint. Okay, apparently we can. Ow. Okay. Fish. Is that one of those color guys? Meow. Wow. The cat sounds have directionality now. How did they do that? Did they just have like cats in a room and just recorded everything? I got emergency prescription single grade glass from a different eyewear store. The single grade lens made it only 30-minute wait. Cost you 5k. 5k for a single grade lens. Do you have astigmatism? Cause that price, how fancy are your frames? For a single grade glasses. I thought those like the simplest one you could get are like the 3k. What? Is it the frames? Are the frames like suitable enough for everyday use? Oh, cat. So it's not just the actual cat, even the cat-shaped cat. I must remember that I shouldn't use this area because my humongous head is in the way. I mean, I can move, but I'm being lazy right now. When they said relaxed mode, what does that mean? Well, cat. That's a button. That's a dog. Can we not? Oh, we cannot choose the dog. Doesn't have a reaction. Meow. Cat. Ah. The dog has armor and a satchel and a pouch for something. Doggy, what is it that you're bringing everywhere? Your progressive lens from the other store is 8k. You had your old frames refitted. Oh, so it was old frames. Because the progressive lens my brother got, it was like 15k. Oh wait, that's the one with the also the color chroma stuff. And you know, the one that looks as if it's trying to become a sunglasses, a pair of sunglasses when it's hit by direct sunlight. And transition, is it that one? Yeah, and then they have the You know how it's a different like measurement, top down, top to bottom of the lens. And that's I think the total went up to 15k. And it was like two days. But that's in a big mall, so I'm assuming they have access to like supplier. That's why it only took 2 days. But yeah. Well, there's giraffes. Oh, that's a cat. I thought I was a lizard. Giraffe. Imagine if you have like this big of a coloring page. It's like A1. I remember drafting a layout of an event place on an A1 paper. Oh goodness, I fell in love with that paper size and I wanted to buy more. So I went to the same store we usually get our office supplies from, and it's too expensive. I would have only gotten like, for the price I was planning to get, I would have only gotten like, oh those are frogs. I would only gotten like, how'd you got it? Just below 20 pieces of paper. You're just glad everything is HD again. Yes, it's so uncomfortable if you don't have proper glasses. Like going around, especially if you need to do errands and stuff. Speaking of, I just realized my current grade, my measurements would have had me like ordering custom for any sort of like contact lenses, so I can't even cosplay. So if I go off and do a cosplay again, I'm gonna have to like go around without glasses. So I'm gonna be near blind going around. I don't know if that will help with my crowd anxiety, because that would mean I won't be looking at anyone properly. Everything will just be a blur. What's the game? Sounds like. Tell me when the game is too quiet, cause it's already quite a quiet game. Meow. Yes, there's a baby cow bull. Boy. Cat. Are we relaxed yet, chat? This is supposedly the relax mode. Are we relaxed yet? Cat. I wonder what the relax fight meant. Cat. Kitty cat. Or is it the music? That cat is about to somersault its way into victory. Oi, horse. One entire cat sleeping in the... What? Ah, that's a cat there. Cat. That's a baby horse. Or a unicorn. I don't know. Oh! Kitty. There's a cat in the cyber abyss. This one. Oh, I can hear my brother. is that in this oil? This is a cow? Wait, right? Am I not mistaken? What was that then? The music is so chill though. I remember the times where I just have Yuruma playing on the background. Maybe I should put that in my active playlist once more. Oh, hiya. Sorry, excuse me. I guess chill music can make you yawn, but also I yawn a lot. There's a cat in that bell. Kitty. Oh, wait, my donut. Was it Lola Nenong's? Adding Nenong's. I don't know. It's the one with the red and white box. And he didn't get any of the non-filled ones. This one is the one with a piece of cheese inside. Was it cheddar? Feels like cheddar. Cat. Cat ako. Okay. Someone's trying to get some food. Kitty. Do I have? Oh wait, I don't have all desktop audio on, right? Some things are very, very loud in there right now. Cat. So many doors. Reminds me of the Anwin Jones book. What's this? House with the something doors. I forgot. Oh. Meow. Oh, cat. Or cat? No cat? Cat? Or cat? 95. The other side. Okay, wait. Let's return to the other side. The other side. Okay. Did we miss a cat? Ah, found one. There's one here. There's a kitty there. Cat. Oh, there you go. Finally colored in. We're doing things like trial and error. Trying to see if we already got in everything in one place. Okay. The dog is like tricking my brain. Now. Wow, look at those prints, those are heights. Doggo, do you not have a cat with you? I might go to wow. 100. Any cats in the peonies? No? Okay. Kitty cat. That's a bunny. Banana. Did we miss something? This area should be other. What? No, not yet. Okay. Where else? Kitty. No? Where could the cat be? Scared or frogs? The door. Pouches. Giraffes not allowed. Or is it that you're not allowed to feed the giraffes? Ah. Oh, a huge bag of hay. Now, any cats within that hay? No? Okay. Kitty. No one up the tree? There's one. And that's that area. Uh-oh, we gotta see what's missing. Kitty cat, ako. Oi, cat. Kato. There you go. Look at that pony. Why are you in the living room? Okay, now find the others. Is that a cat? Yeah, it is. It was hidden in the cracks, pretending to be a stone. The music sounds like some kind of Pixar movie OST of sorts. It's like I should be getting inspired right now. By what? I don't know. The music is like rising up. Was it swelling? Swelling. The music is swelling into a soaring sound. Oh hey. Oh chibi, oh chibi. That one got chains on its back. Worked on it. $100. Oh, there. It's still not this area. What am I missing? Found it. Tiny kitten in the attic. The baby cows are so pretty. I wonder if there's like naturally this kind of prints of cows in real life. They look fuzzy too, like the long-haired cows you can see on social media. Once you find in petting zoos, petting farms, petting barns, what do you call them? Where you can pet farm animals. There you go. Whoa, so pretty. Am I a maximalist? I At some point I am like scared of like too much clutter, but then I see something like this and it's so cozy to my eyes. I'm like, oh, I could just like curl up in one of those little book nooks and just read books all day. Are you a cat? Yes, you are. Kitty, kitty cat. Okay. One there. One here. Oh, where are you? What's this kind of like motorbike? Vespa? No. Kitty cat. All the cats. Meow. Meow. Is that a tail? No, it's not. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a tail. Kitty. Banana leaves. Looks like banana leaves to me. Kitty, whoa. Where? Cat? Mum. Oh, this is a corner. Okay. Let's go up then. Oh, umbrella. Kitty. Cat. Let us not jinx ourselves. Maybe. Wait, they called it relax mode. Is it also because they lowered the difficulty? Because I've not been blinded just like I was last time. Maybe this is less clutter. They lessened clutter in the images. So we have easy. Someone's like being possessed by spirits over here, trying to curl up into a spiral. Hi, Oyo. How you doing? How's dinners? Kitty. Meow. I am where other cats. And dinner was soup. What? No protein? No. What kind of soup? How's the carbs and protein stuff? Oh, okay. Boiled meat. Is it the sour one? The salty one? The spicy one? What soup do you have this time? I went to the grocery earlier and I was like, should I get some instant soups? But then I remember I'm the only one who has patience for soup in this house. You guy? Was it nilaga or pork? Beef? Is it pork nilaga? Beef nilaga? Pork boy. At least it's filling. Oh no, 5 more cats. Oh. I'm trying to. I'm concentrating so hard I'm barely speaking. Staring into the image. Did I just jinx myself when I said they made it easier? This is I suddenly can't see the 4 remaining cats. Okay, that cat. Okay, so this section is done. Oh, that's like Barb house area. Now we need 3 more cats. There's a big cat here. What? Big cat. Another big cat. Okay, 1 more cat. Oh. Wow, look at that. We got it. Oh. Pop, 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 balloon pop. Oh, it doesn't react well. It's so pretty. I wonder if no, I can't. Because I want the entire thing, but it's still slightly. They should have like a download button where you can export your completed thing and you can make it your wallpaper. I want this as my wallpaper. You feel like we called veggies? You're wilted? Why? What happened? You just feel like it. Do I have a wallpaper? Not yet. I focused on the few stickers I was gonna send that one time because I kind of piggybacked on Iona Zombie's career. Yeah, I'll see if I can do that soon. But yeah, June is like fully busy. Yeah, the stickers. Alright, we're shifting games, guys. Craziest dream, what's your dream? This is a demo, okay? Wait. I should shift this. What? No. Demo. Game demo. How do you... Games and demos there. What? It says mature rated? Are you freaking sure? Yeah, nonetheless, what happened in the dream? Okay. pick up. Nice. Does it need time? No? Okay. It involves raw meat. Like on purpose or to be prepared. Right. Okay. When was this game coming out? Game coming out? I forgot. Hehehe. I thought it was tuna, not a box. Maybe. How people have family portraits, something like that, but it's Osima and raw meat. I didn't read the previous ones. What the heck? What was that? Oh shoot. Nice. Is this a knife? Why is it so tiny? Okay, can cut 2 times, but only horizontal. Oh wait, yes. Of course. Uh-oh. How many? Two times? What? Oh, wait, maybe. It's like this. Oh, wait, let me scooch a bit so you can see the box. There. Continue. Oh no. two cuts as well. Oh man. 2 and then 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that works. And this one. And this one, and that one, and this one. Those who wanted to create that, what's that? Kimbap? Bibimbap? Kimbap one? Maybe? Then they regretted it? What? How? Oh. Can only cut 2 times. Oh, wait, maybe this one. And this one. And the tiny ones. Nah. Soon enough. Soon enough. Chat is gonna have their own quota. Nah, maybe not. I can just ignore it if it's so horrible. Oh. What? I don't get it. One, two, one. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. So we need. Oh no. This, and you need. Maybe. No. Okay. Okay. It's like Tetris, but you decide. Oh shoot, oh ma'am. Ma'am. It's gonna be 2 by 2 by 2. Wait, where's my lemonade? Yeah. One more donuts. And then one more in a bit. Oh! Not there. Switch that. Oh shoot. Oh man. Oh man. 2 cuts. 2 cuts. Huh. What? I am confused. If I cut here, if I cut there, no, what? Wait, Amagus. Upside down. What? Oh. What? Ah, no. What am I doing? Okay, I am a dum-dum. Okay. Ah, nice. What is this? Oh, goodness. Thank you for playing. Random blocks. IDB. Jet J. Sophia K. Sometimes. Sometimes what? I got in all that. Oh, we can do that. Get more to unlock. Oh, that's the full game? But it's to be wishlisted. Yeah, we're fast. This is a demo though. Oh, what is that? Ah, there's a different mode, so there's a shrimp now. Just need to get the shrimp where they are in the marking. Nice, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's in the right position. I just need to get the what now? So it's by 2. And then this one. Yeah? Yes. You were a shrimp once. All of us have been shrimps. Every few minutes actually, if you don't pay attention. Wait, what? 2 cuts. Oh no, wait, what? This needs to be here, so that means 1 cut vertical and 1 cut horizontal. No, okay. What? So it needs to be... What? Uh-oh. Oh. Needs to have... Anya. Anya. Huh? Oops. And it's just one. No. We can... Oh. Wait, let me try this. No! Reset. This is hard. Because we can only go once. Am I showing? Wait, let's try. Gosh darn. Okay, reset. No. Goodness gracious, what am I supposed to be doing here? We need it smaller, man. If it's like that, there's gonna be a big square, but we don't have that. If it's... No, it can't be. Because if it's like this, we're gonna have a big rectangle. So it's here and somewhere. Or up. But still, the center is still not properly... How do we get it out? Does that count as... We are a... We're dumb. And then it's gonna be this. Bruh, I didn't know I can use it at the same time. They said try it on your own. Okay, what are we looking at? Huh? Just one. Ha! I make doilies once in a blue moon. You can't trick me with this one. Oh. If it's here... Uh-oh. Wait, what? A long one. Wait, what? What's this for then? What? And just this one. Like that? Or no, it's gonna be this one. So how is that gonna be? Oh wait. Is that it? Oh yeah. There's 3 stars. I wonder what counts as a 2-star, 1-star answer. Okay, it's this one. So coded. No, what? We have 3 stuff. We need to cut that one out. Huh. I think this one is trying to trick us. Oh wait. Oh, for a moment I was like, oh, one of them is like both eyes are closed and one is like blinking. Why is this supposed to be? No. I need what? No, okay, so that's a mistake because it's gonna be like that. No, okay, reset. Yeah, if we're putting this here. Oh. No, okay, bruh. Is it this one? No, go first. Blah blah blah. What is this? What are you doing? If I do it like this, oh, why? I need to remove this one, probably. Chop the horizontal twice. Wait, again? Okay. This one, that one. So we have space for that. Oh, wait, what? Not there. What? Help! No! Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Mom! Mom! Because this is... bottom shrimp is top shrimps. Oh. Really? Oh, wait. I forgot this part. Hi Gray, thanks for the lurk. We need bottom shrimp.
Alright, let's see if it messed it up. Oh, I didn't.
This here. Right. If you do it
I
here.
was worried I would have messed it up. Okay.
Earl, I think my win streak comes to an
It's gonna be here. No. Brain. Oh. That's all? Ah! Thank you, yo. Okay. What is in the world? I just realized this game is so wide. You can see the bottom of my wallpaper. Oh no. Oh no. What? Just once? Why is the top open? Does that mean I can... One door. Okay, got it. The top can... It's not a box. Oh. Huh? So it's gonna be... It's gonna be... Two cuts. Two cuts? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I can... Huh? Oops. Wait. This is here for a reason. So I can... Aha. What the heck? We've abandoned putting things in the within the borders. Uh-oh. Oh, the top and what are you? The one with the two cards. We need this. Oh, maybe. Wait, then is it? We need the top one and the middle one. I don't know. Wait, let's try. No, shoot. I need something that goes here, middle. No, shoot. Okay. No. Middle. Again, we need So this one, maybe? Is that it? Oh, shoot. Again. No, definitely one of them is here. Maybe. And then, cause which one? I have so many attempts now. The middle one and this one. Keep the middle hole. And then oh. Yay. Ah. Oh no. What? We need huh? Is it gonna be like need to put one in the middle? It's gonna be putting that one here, so there's gonna be one that's like what? It needs one that goes like, but we can do it like this. And what? Which will it be? Huh? No. Oh man, okay. And we only have 2 cuts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we've gotten everything now. Tons more. Have they said when this is coming out? No, they did not. Wishlisted it. Okay, next game. Next game. Okay, wait. How do I exit? How do I exit? Exit? How? Just go out of her? Okay, game open that. If you wanted to wishlist that game, it's called Bento Blocks. So, anyways, do the devs have like other games? Let's see, what else do they have? Only Bento Blocks or Gun Bear. Okay, next. We're playing Dagon. Now let's see if we have that in the thing. Dagon. Okay, now to be fair, this is gonna be... Nah, the PC cannot handle it. I can't even play Mary's Room, which is like just a short experience and it's already like crashing. Okay, wait, Dagon. Oh no, did it crash? Dagon. Dagon. Please load. I don't know what this is, though. Wait, let's see. Can I? Maybe I can see what's it about. Dagon. Store page. Face unspeakable horrors. Succumb to madness. Welcome to a 3-day demonic narrative experience inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. Oh no, are we gonna get lost in here? It has VR mode. I have 0 VR equipment. Okay, wait, what's it? Horror, Lovecraftian, visual novel, atmospheric. Ah, so it's just an experience. Okay, wait, what? $30 minutes. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Is it just a visual novel? Oh man. So it's not a game. Is that it? Visual novel. Let's try it anyway. Shall I change colors? But you won't see me anymore, so I'll just be here. Oh, where the game though? Okay. Oh, that window is so creepy. If I had a window like this, where at one point I had in a dorm, it's an old dorm. It's been a home of students for so long. They have a window like this. I put up a curtain. I do not like looking out the window, because my study desk is right beside it. So if I just turn my head, I'm gonna see things outside the window. Why am I starting to see silhouettes out there? No. Okay, options. Let's see. Shadow quality medium. Anti-aliasing. I know nothing. Gamma. A bit more. Full screen. Motion blur. Do not motion blur. Do we need VSync? What does VSync mean? Help. Do I leave it on? Okay, so I just put it there. Audio. Sound voiceover. I'll trust you. Controller vibrations. I don't have a controller. Camera sensitivity. Lower that up. Please. Lower. Lower. Text settings. Okay, background color, none. Font. It's voiced, right? So I don't have to read it anyway. Can I make it bigger? And then make it a bit more transparent. And then we have bigger text, maybe. Hopefully that didn't affect like the area. It's voice right because you can't see the thing. Okay, save and exit. And then okay, start. Dagon is a faithful interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work focused on story and atmosphere. You'll not find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here, and movement is limited to progressing through locations along with the plot.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Okay. Okay. Table. During the game, you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey, others reveal interesting facts about your original short story, its historical background, and the author. Some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the elder sign. The elder sign. What's the elder sign? Ah, the elder tree? Tree? Okay, got it. So it's right click to zoom. Okay, okay.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Okay, so you're depressed. Yeah.
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
But you are.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Okay. Can I go back to the other place? Okay. No.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
Sea Rider. No, I want to come back. How do I do that? Lovecraft and the Great War. Dagon was written around a month after the United States entered World War I. Lovecraft was actively interested in its cause. He composed many poems in which he gave encouragement to soldiers and commented on the events unfolding in Europe. He tried to enlist in the army, which he mentions in one of the letters to Reinhard Kleiner. Some time ago, impressed by my entire uselessness in the world, I resolved to attempt enlistment despite my almost invalid condition. I argued that if I chose a regiment soon to depart for France, my sheer nervous force, which is not inconsiderable, may sustain me till a bullet or piece of shrapnel could more conclusively and effectively dispose of me. Letters to Reinhard Kleiner, H.P. Lovecraft. But even though he passed the physical exam, his mother prevented him from going to the war. What? She has threatened to go to any lengths, legal or otherwise, if I do not reveal all the ills which unfit me for the army. I am Providence, the life and times of H.P. Lovecraft. S.T. Joshi. Wow. How old was that? You can read and discover trivia immediately or go back to them later in the main menu. turn off displaying trivia if you find that feature distracts you from the story. This can be changed in the option. It's fine. We can read them. No?
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
Uh-huh. Now what? Flag. Where's... Oh. I do not see the sign. What? What am I looking at?
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Okay. Oh. The Huns. The Huns were Central Asian nomads who established their dominion in Europe and invaded the Roman Empire in the 5th century AD. They were known as brutal, deadly warriors and master of quick raids who also developed powerful composite bows, lassos, and early siege weapons. During the World War I, the British used the word Hun as a synonym for Germans in order to emphasize their brutality. However, the term originated when the German Emperor Wilhelm II gave a speech to his troops on the 27th July 1900 before they embarked to China. Should you encounter the enemy, he will be defeated. No quarter will be given. Prisoners will not be taken. Whoever falls into your hands is forfeited. Just as 1,000 years ago, the Huns under their king Attila made a name for themselves, one that even today makes them seem mighty in history and legend. May the name German be affirmed by you in such a way in China that no Chinese will ever again dare to look cross-eyed at the German. The refusal to take prisoners was a clear breach of the laws and customs of war adopted during the first Hague Convention of 1899. Is that prior to the Geneva Convention? I don't know. Anything I should know? Oh, there's a boat. Oh.
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Huh. Provisions. No hint. Excuse me while I just wibble wobble all over the place trying to find a hint. For all of the unlockables. But provision? No? Oh shoot. I'm gonna have a headache by the end of this.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
And you're your surroundings?
Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
Equator. Wait, I'm gonna adjust the audio so you can hear the person.
Of the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
Aye. Oh. Stop. Okay. Oh, what's that? I heard a mewling sound. There must be a reason why I can face this way. Other than the moon and stars and the sun. Was that the sun? This is the moon. Okay, Barb. I'm assuming you're the Barb.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
To be cast on the shores of some habitable land. Okay, so I'm also trying to learn the speed one should do narrations. Because I speak way too fast usually. Okay. Water. Oh. Editor. Hint. The Return to Short Stories. Dagon was written in July 1917 and first published in 1919 in The Vagrant, an amateur magazine focused on the supernatural. The story is the first of his stories that introduced an element from the Cthulhu mythos. Dagon itself. Dagon? A pagan cult worshipping Dagon later appears in The Shadow over Innsmouth, one of Lovecraft's most popular works. 1917 is also the year when he wrote The Tomb, a story about Jervis Dudley, a daydreamer who discovers a mysterious mausoleum in the woods by his house and becomes obsessed with it. These two works marked Lovecraft's return to short story writing after he burned most of his attempts at the genre 9 years prior, and decided to concentrate on poetry. Lovecraft stated that it was his friend, William Paul Cook, a literary publisher and critic, who convinced him to start writing weird fiction again. Cause it's what sells. You're a bit too depressed for poems, my dude. Okay. Why? The character was coughing. Okay, right? Anything else to be taken? Okay, water.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
It's the sun. Why can I not look anywhere? Ah, is the character lying down?
Change happened whilst I slept.
Dream.
Its details I shall never know.
Uh-oh. Prepare thyselves, guys.
For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Whoa! What are you? That looks like a cuttlefish. A demon cuttlefish. Okay. Yo, now let's have mood lighting. Mood lighting on. Okay. Ew. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. And there's many of them. What the fuck? Ah, there's a ship. Who has been taken? Uh-oh.
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
Undulations? You're swimming in squid ink?
and in which my boat lay grounded some distance away.
Oh wait, it's thick enough that you can walk on it?
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished.
Uh-oh.
For there was in the air and in the rotting soil a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
Less describable things. What are those? Is that dead?
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
Barren immensity.
There was nothing within hearing and nothing in sight save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Oh, I'm supposed to find something now? Is it? I need the elder signs. The origins of Dagon. Dagon seems to be inspired by Fishhead, a short novel by Irvin S. Cobb about unnatural affinities between a hybrid idiot and a strange fish of an isolated lake. Supernatural horror in literature. H.P. Lovecraft. And Lovecraft's dream about the strange island emerging from the ocean and him crawling in the ooze that covered its surface. A dream that will hideous crawl and can yet feel the ooze sucking down. In Defense of Dagon, H.P. Lovecraft. Wow. Imagine having an own analysis and exposition essay about your own short stories. Lovecraft's interest in the topic stemmed from his aversion to fish and sea smells. In his own words, I have hated fish and feared the sea and everything connected with it since I was 2 years old, but I cannot recall what earlier experience gave me such a profound and lasting aversion to the sea and seafood. The Dweller in Darkness, Lovecraft, 1927 by Donald Wongray. Oh. Guy doesn't like fish. I'm not much into seafood anymore, but I don't write horror stories about them. Oh, wow. It's so pretty though. I mean, it's prettily done, but it's so horrifying. Okay, there's an octopus there. It's just like upside down. Okay, ship. That sounds so
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
You've been dragged out, man. You've been dragged out. They were trying to take you away from here. Is that the Earth?
Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
What? The ocean floor went belly up?
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might.
Oh, look at the hill over there. It's breathing. It's heaving, pulsing. This is what I think the Zerg ooze looks like. You know, when you need the ooze before you can spread or build another building, you need to have the ooze all over the place first. This is what I think, I imagine it looked like. Look at that. Let's make him wanna do another one of StarCraft. Okay. Where are we going?
Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
It's too far into the ocean. There's no perch anywhere. Fish. Anything else? The sun, the moon. None? Okay. You love tentacles? Shall we look at the mirror? See? We have squid tentacles. We got slime tentacles over there. There's no visible suction cups. And then this one's got just suction cups. And then this one's more grasping. And then there's the two sucky arms. And then the others are graspers. See? Like that. Takoyaki material. Okay, well, that's a whole different... How many tons of takoyaki can these creatures make? Okay, dead fish. What got to do with you?
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
Moved across the heavens. Where's your food, guy?
As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time.
There's a tentacle moving behind the person. Poor fish. Yeah, just there.
That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Man, guy just wants to go home from as a prisoner of war. Okay. Anything I should see? Any hints? Bye. Ah, it's a shadow. Gosh darn, okay. That scared me. Do we have a trivia? None?
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease.
Walk. Look at that severely flat fish. Is that a fish?
The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
What is this? You can't even see the entire thing. It looks like it got harpoons in its face. What are you, some kind of shell? Yeah, it looks kind of like a shell of sorts. That's a fish. And this is a flatfish. It's trying to... What are you doing?
All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Desert? Why are we suddenly in a desert? Oh, it's shiny, it's glimmery, there's glitter in the mud. What are you? Look at that. Looks like some kind of Zard thing. Where are we going? Anything else I could take? 1, 2. Just go. Crab. Whale. Oh no! The whale's dead. They got bleached. King crab, yeah. There's dead things under there. Oh wait, the tentacles are not. Okay. Free food, yeah. wonder, cause
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
gosh darn, if that was like a body part. What is this big leech? Oh, ooh, I hate leeches. Oh no, ew. Ah, and I'm still looking. They look like leeches. Oh shoot, oh ew. Ew, oh ew. The worm hit movie Junior. Hi Randy. And just wait.
No?
This. Just having a dagon experience. Jump. This is horror, yes. It's a Lovecraft experience, quote unquote game. It's just you're just railroaded to walk around and hear the voiced lines by the character, and there's like random trivia as well. It's tentacle horror. The horrors of the ocean. The creator of Cthulhu mythos and the fictional underwater city of WRENMARA was convinced that life could not exist at the bottom of the ocean because the water pressure would make it uninhabitable. Today we know that the darkest depths of the ocean are home to many peculiar organisms. The deepest dwelling fish we have. Yes. Thank you, Owl. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. It's tribope, not the wait. I don't know. It does that. Okay. I'll fix it later because it's not doing it if it's not in a certain like syntax. I don't know. Darkest depths of the ocean are home to many peculiar organisms. The deepest dwelling, thanks for the advance, we have discovered so far the Mariana snailfish can live about 8,000 meters, more than 2,600,000 feet below the ocean surface, in never-ending darkness and at hellishly crushing pressures. Hundreds of times stronger than those found at sea level. Wait. Upon glancing at the modern photos of deep-sea creatures such as the anglerfish, the fang-tooth or the viperfish, and their truly Lovecraftian characteristics, it's hard not to find some irony in this. Because Lovecraft was like, oh, what could I make? A creature that is definitely will never exist, but also horrifying. That he made the ugly tentacle creatures, and then now we know that they exist in a different scale, but they exist. I don't like leeches, man. What am I looking around for? Scratch.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
Mountain. Anything? Those are shells or something.
An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill.
Surely you would not do that in unfamiliar grounds, but I guess you're tired.
I know not why my dreams were so wild that night.
Even after you saw so many things that are like strange, don't you think your brain is gonna make like weird ass dreams about them?
But ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain.
What?
I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more.
Okay. Wait, where's the mountain? Mountain to go.
Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again.
Again?
And in the glow of the moon, I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day.
What? What do you mean?
Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy.
Ah, wait.
Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
No, maybe it's some sort of energy it's giving you. Why are you energetic at night? That doesn't make sense. Wait,
Picking
I
up my
have
pack,
energy at night.
I
Wait, I
started
don't.
for the crest of the eminence.
Eminence. Where? Oh, the back. Okay. We need no other. The loner. Contrary to popular opinion, Lovecraft was not an ever-frowning, eccentric, grumpy loner. He considered himself to be a person who appreciated humor. Moreover, he would often meet with friends in his apartment or at various cafes in Brooklyn and Manhattan. At times his social life was so intensive, his work would suffer for months. There was a point when he finally decided he needed to put an end to daily meetings and loitering in New York cafeterias and resorted to hiding at home and reading with the main room light turned off, pretending he wasn't there whenever a friend knocked on his door. He also had another method of deterring his guests, which involved rooting them in a bathrobe, with an unmade bed visible in the background and piles of paper scattered across the floor. Man can't say no when there is a friend who wanted to take him out to go somewhere. Please, bro, just say no. Back. Okay. Okay. Go forth, brave person.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
It's so dark though.
But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon.
I can't see anything, bro.
Whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine.
Really? There's a pit I can't see.
I felt myself on the edge of the world,
Oh no, are you a flat ocean?
peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night.
Chaos. Chaosu.
Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost, and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness.
Oh no.
As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
You can walk down? Bruh. Anything I need to see? Okay, limited area of activity.
Ledges and outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent.
Oh no, why are you going down?
Whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Oh no. That's very sus. Oh no, sounds.
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath,
There's a skyscraper.
gazing into the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated. All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me.
100 yards. Wait.
An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
Ascending moon. is the object. Moon. Moonshine. Are we going hard?
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself.
It's way too sharply cut. It's too man-made, bruh.
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Duh. 90 degrees angles. Come on.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
What sensations? Ow, sorry. I bumped the thing. The microphone. Okay, wait. No hint, no trivia.
For despite its enormous magnitude and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I don't wanna. Oh,
No,
no, I just revived. I just got revived. Please, no. No.
Oh, it's that one.
Why this thing? What's with it? What is that?
Oh no.
It's constantly spinning me.
Breakdancer hog.
There we go. The perpetual motion or perpetual energy has stopped.
I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith,
Monolith is an obelisk, a big one.
whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures. Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
Surroundings. Oh, it's wet. Oh, it's wet. It's so wet. Surroundings. Hint. Moon. Oh, ew.
The moon, now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
Uh-oh, there's some stuff appearing on the monolith.
And revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope.
Slow.
Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the cyclopean monolith,
Why cyclopean singular where?
on whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
Oh. Ah, it's a shoulder, okay. Rock and stone. Anything hint the trivia, no?
The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics unknown to me and unlike anything I'd ever seen in books.
I know, I wasn't paying attention. What was the main character's previous work before he got into the Navy and became prisoner of war? Okay, there's turtle, different shells, some kind of jellyfish, a shark, seahorses, and Cthulhu himself. Dun, 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 dun. Crocodile, shark, turtle, fishes. Huh.
Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like. Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world,
Oh.
but whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
Oh.
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
Carving. Okay, we got a trivia. Storytelling methods. Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods that Lovecraft developed in his later works, such as telling the story through carvings at the Mountains of Madness and the Nameless City, journals and character notes, the Shadow of Time and the Hunter of the Dark, islands emerging from the ocean, the Call of Cthulhu, are fictional beings and deities based on real events and mythologies. Miko and the Whisperer of Darkness. It is also considered the origin of the popular Cthulhu mythos. Some of Lovecraft's other stories also conclude in a manner similar to Dagon, but let's skip the details in order to not spoil the ending. Okay. Is that... Why is that like a person shape? And there's some kind of cube. Is this like an approximation, or was it an
Plainly
also
visible
an
across the
art?
intervening water on account of their enormous size were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré.
A doré, I don't know who that is.
I think that these things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men.
Fishman.
Though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of
Mermaid?
some green grotto.
Wow, the skulls are weird.
Or paying homage at some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well.
Maybe it's this one.
Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail, for the mere remembrance makes me grow faint.
Oh,
Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
wow. So there's like 4 species involved in this. One with what, 6 eyes? One with like a... the mouth goes out, down, and out. One is like the gray alien of popular media. And one who looks like Frankenstein. Wow, that's a very angular skull right there.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips,
Hey,
glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall. Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background. For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself.
maybe they're really that large.
I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size, but in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe.
You don't know that.
Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
Are you sure? I can't see the other things, it's just this.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me.
Channel.
Then,
Ha!
suddenly, I saw it.
What? Where? Please. Shoot, man. Oh, shoot, wait. Do I need... Is this a quick time event?
With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface, the thing slid into view above the dark waters.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, my heart.
Polyphemus-like and loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith,
Ah,
about which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent
Ow.
to certain measured sounds.
Oh no.
I think I went mad then. Of my frantic ascent of the sloping cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
Run. Ah, mama. Okay, oh, we're running. Ah,
I believe I sang a great deal, and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
there's a whale, there's the crab. Where are we going? Help. Exit. Escape. Please. Oh, it's
I
raining.
have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat.
I know.
At any rate, I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest moods.
Ah, This is freaking scary, man. Oh wait, no, it's way too atmospheric, right? This is an atmospheric experience, please. Oh shoot, man. Let it end.
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital.
Why am I upside down? The tiles are upside down. I can see the floor above me. Right.
Brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean.
Ha!
In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention.
You said you're crazy, man. What's in here? Oh, letter.
Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing.
It was all in your head. Dun, dun, dun.
Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
What's that? The journalist. Lovecraft was a prominent figure in the world of amateur journalism. In 1915, he started publishing his own journal called The Conservative, which included political and social commentary, of course, poetry, short stories, and literary criticism written by him and other authors. Howard was a skilled wordsmith, but he also took criticisms to heart, which resulted in his decision to step away from writing poetry and concentrate on weird fiction again, for the first time since his teenage years. Dagon, published in 1919, is one of the short stories written during that period. In this example excerpt from The Conservative, the master of horror fiction explains his attitude towards warfare and the idea of world peace. Why an insane human being can believe in the possibility of a universal peace is more than the conservative can fathom. Wow, the conservative, speaking in entity third person. Should the entire civilized world agree simultaneously to disarm, one or more nations could undoubtedly retain secret armaments and at the proper time would take advantage of their more altruistic and less astute contemporaries in a wild career of conquest against unarmed victims. Thus, blah blah, no country is or ever can be above warfare until the basic impulses of the human animal shall have miraculously changed. Man, human animal. Okay, anything else I could. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh. In defense of Dagon. In 1921, 2 years after it was published, Lovecraft released a series of 3 essays. The defense reopens, the defense remains open, and final words. Later published as a collection titled In Defense of Dagon, in which he rebuked a series of criticisms directed at his works. Some notable quotes. I paint what I dream. and will let the public settle the rest among themselves. Mr. Monday asked the raison d'etre of dagon. I will give it, purely and simply to reproduce a mood. Its object is the simplest in all art: portrayal. The physical horrors of war, no matter how extreme and unprecedented, hardly have a bearing on the entirely different realm of supernatural terror. Ghosts are still ghosts. The mind can get more thrills from unrealities than from realities. In the essays, Lovecraft touches upon the topics of atheism, materialism, the quest for truth, and the love of science. Why does it always sound like it's a cough or something? Oh, more. The atheist. Lovecraft considers himself an atheist and absolute materialist, which he attributed partly to his early childhood interest in astronomy and science in general. In his own words, I am indeed an absolute materialist so far as an actual belief goes, with not a shred of credence in any form of supernaturalism, religion, spiritualism, transcendentalism, metempsychosis, or immortality. All I can say is that I think it is damned unlikely that anything like a central cosmic will, a spirit world, or an eternal survival of personality exist. They are the most preposterous and unjustified of all the guesses which can be made about the universe, and I am not enough of a hair splitter to pretend that I don't regard them as arrant and negligible moonshine. In theory, I am an agnostic, but pending the appearance of radical evidence, I must be classed practically and provisionally as an atheist. Sorry, sis. Against religion, the atheist writings of H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft. Mythos, the myths and tales of H.P. Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard. H.P. Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard. Why? The besties wrote books on their own. Any others? No more? Let's Toko. Nande? Adar. Oh man, okay.
Once I sought out a celebrated ethnologist and amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
What? Dagon. That looks like a man wearing a fish coat. Wow, we can see this far. Oh, the music looped. Clock. Window. What's out here? Oh, it's there. Okay. There's a random chair in the corner. Okay, this one. Dagon. Dagon or Dagon was the main deity of the Philippines. Wait, it's not Dagon, it's Dagon or Dagon. Was the main deity of the Philistines. No, not the Philippines, the Philistines. Worshipped throughout the Middle East as the ancient god of fertility and crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common noun for grain. The rulers of Akkad, Mesopotamia, chose him as the patron saint of their war conquests. He also appeared as the judge of the dead in an Assyrian poem and an underworld prison warder in one of the Babylonian texts. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong interpretation of his name, as in Hebrew the word dag means fish. In H.P. Lovecraft's works, Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ones, a humanoid race with fish traits that resides in the oceans. He is worshipped by a secret cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Okay, have mercy, I cannot read apparently. What is that? What is this statue? Anyhow, okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, mama.
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
Wow. Well, what are we looking for? Okay. The marketer. Lovecraft's attempts to find a job in 1925 were influenced by advice he received from friends. Among others, he started freelancing for a marketing magazine, where he would write announcements and commercials. Feel free to judge his copywriting skills for yourself. From an ad for Curtis Woodwork. Curtis Woodwork embraced both the usual structural units and the cleverest contrivances of built-in or permanent furniture, such as bookcases, dresses, buffets, and cupboards. Every model is conceived and created with the purest art, ripest scholarship, and mellowest of craftsmanship. Too many adjectives which energetic enterprise can command, and made to conform rigidly to the architecture of each particular type of home. What? Rigidly? Isn't that like... Okay, wait. The cost, considering the quality, is amazingly low, and a trademark of the individual pieces prevents any substitution by careless contractors. It's more like a review, man. You need to be like... Oh wait, never mind. Lovecraft Studies, Volume 7, Number 1. Jeez. Oh, chair? Huh? What the? Oh, we can go there. Or read this. The Necronomicon, August Derleth and the Cthulhu Mythos. August Derleth was an American writer and anthologist. He also befriended Lovecraft and published many of his works through his company Arkham House. Although he greatly contributed to the popularization of the author's works after his death, he is surrounded by numerous controversies. One of his most questionable decisions involving introducing the good versus evil doctrine, Derleth was a devout Catholic to the Cthulhu Mythos, which contrasted with Lovecraft's view of the world and his approach to cosmic horror. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misrepresented in today's culture. It is also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology, and the term Cthulhu Mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Oh, someone hijacked the entire thing for their own interpretation. Okay, anything else can give us something. Okay, none that is that weird statue then. Clock. Oh, here, there, everywhere. Okay, door. What's that? Window. Oh, why is it green? The scientist. These days, the word scientist is a widely accepted term, but at the time Dagon was published, it was subject to a wide debate. After the author used it in the story, critics pointed out that man of science was a more appropriate term to employ. He admitted, in defense of Dagon, that if Dagon were to be reprinted, he would introduce the phrase they suggested. Scientist was coined as an analog to artist, to be used when referring to those studying different branches of science. Yet, in the 19th and early 20th century, scientific researchers in Great Britain and the United States were of the opinion that man of science, resembling the term man of letters, was the only proper choice. Among other things, it was gender-specific, indicating that science was an endeavor to be pursued by only one sex. The term scientist became more accepted only after the World War II, and man of science started fading into obscurity as an old-fashioned synonym. Man. Okay, anything else? Hello there. Okay, so... Bruh. Okay, wait.
It is at night, especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing.
What thing?
I tried morphine,
Okay.
but the drug has given only transient surcease and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave.
Oh shoot.
So now I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Okay, can I like get more of that? Lovecraft on tobacco and alcohol. Lovecraft hated tobacco, even though he used to smoke when he was 12. What, 12? In order to look and feel like an adult, in his correspondence with friend Reinhard Kleiner, he claims that he quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. He also had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evidenced by his letter to Zelia Brown, dated 13th of February 1928. As for the matter of drinking, I have never tasted intoxicating liquor and never intend to, having a strong aesthetic disgust at anything which blunts or coarsens the delicate equipoise, the natural equipoise of the evolved human intellect and imagination. Drinking excited my personal repugnance, hence I don't drink. Let her do what they will. I am rather in favor of prohibition. The prohibition of any one antisocial force as well as of any other. The spirit of revision by Lovecraft's letters to Zelia Brown, Great Bishop, H.P. Lovecraft, Sean Branney, and Andrew Lemon, S.T. Yoshi. James. He's very intense. Okay, further. Magazine. Can I not go to the window as I did before?
Often, I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm.
Phantasm.
A mere freak of fever as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat after my escape from the German man of war.
What?
This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply.
Ali.
I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed.
Wait, I thought you were sleeping at the time.
Worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on
Whoa.
submarine obelisks of water-soaked granite. I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind.
Bruh.
Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Oh, wow. Of course. It's always this way. Whoa, gonna attack. Anything? Wow.
The end is near.
Wow, no. Please.
I hear a noise at the door, as of some
Shut.
slippery body lumbering against it.
I don't wanna look. Should I look at the door? Fork. No. Please. Have mercy. Let's jump out the window. Bruh. Okay.
It shall not find me.
I can't turn. I can't turn. Ah!
God, that hand! The window! The window!
I can't turn! I was blotting my sweat. Okay. So that's it. Wow. That's taken. Oh. Jeez. So it really is an experience. Like it was meant to like just do a thing. I like to tell the story. Okay. I thought he was like, you're gonna have to survive or you're gonna take to
And scary stories have been accompanying men for centuries. They have many faces and forms. But what is their purpose? Why do we enjoy being afraid so much? During our therapy, I'll try to
Dr. Emerson's Nocturnes will guide you through all the colors of dread. Sorry, I ended up opening Twitch. There was like a DJ on the front page, so there was like a loud music earlier. Oh wait, I'm the only one who heard that then. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Oh, Remy is online. But also the others. Guyver, Gray. Where are we going? What are you doing? Mina the Hallower Underdog. Let's go to Gray. It's trying out some more demos. Okay. I'm gonna have to go. I want to get one more donut and then I can go sleep. Wait. Where's the light button? Button. Light. There. Hello. Okay. What? Maybe I'll just go. Or we take it to Gray. Anyways, thank you everyone for... Where is it? Oh, wait. There we go. I'll take you to Gray. Please do join me for a moment. Right. Let's have a clip. Gray. And then we'll go to Gray and here's the raid message. Use whichever one you want to use.
There's enemies are being a pain in the butt.
There's one for follows and one for subs. And
Okay, that's one group down.
let's go quick. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Those who were just stay by me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. What's for tomorrow? No, it's Wednesday. I might not stream tomorrow. But yeah, Thursday is gonna be Ginkgo and Meridian 157. I'll start with Meridian 157 because Ginkgo is only 30 minutes, I think. or 15 minutes. So, if we finish 157 chapter 1 early, then we can do Ginkgo. The Ginkgo is a horror game. The Meridian 157 is a mystery one. I don't know if there are horror elements, but so far nothing is monstrous or jump scary so much as there are like unknown things happening around. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for now. I'll go find sleep after I have a midnight snack. But I'll be seeing you again soon. Same time, same place. You'll know where to find me. But for those of you who are gonna be resting just like me, rest well. Sleep tight. Have a good night. And wait, what? Did I just jump through my entire outro? Okay, wait. What was it again? Brain is not braining. Oh yeah. If you're gonna have to go off and do something else, enjoy. Take care. Stay safe. Good luck and have a good time. Remember to hydrate and feed regularly, and for those of you who are gonna be resting just like me, rest well. Good night. Sleep tight and sweet dreams. I'll be back soon enough, and you know where to find me if you want to contact me. I'll be back soon. Cause I'm thinking of like streaming what I'm working on, like just doing work along tomorrow, since I can just do it without showing off too much of my screen anyway. Like in this overlay, in this layout, I can just work and then yap with people. But if I need to like focus, like no speaking focus, I'm just gonna do it off stream, and I'll be back on Thursday with 157 chapter 1. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. But just in case, I might be here tomorrow, who knows, or later. Yeah, but that's it for now. I need to queue up Steam Gray. There you go. And I'll queue this up. But yeah, do join me in raiding Gray. There. And I'll go to my anchor for broad purposes, but we'll go off there. Great. Yeah. Bye everyone, and always remember, be wild, be true, be steadfast. Goodbye. Wait, it is start.